Speaking of comebacks, Western Conference Finals, Game 2. After Dallas took Game 1, you see Luka in NBA Game 2s. He's averaging 34.2. That's the most points per game in the history of Game 2s, and he would have another monster game. Here he hits Kyrie, who hits a corner three. He just missed some free throws, but that was a monster three. And then Ant kind of gets caught with nowhere to go. Looking for Naz Reid, throws it out of bounds. And so the Mavericks, who trailed by as many as 18 in the first half in a gotta-have-it game for Minnesota, well, now they got a chance to win it. Luka working on the Defensive Player of the Year. Everyone knows what's coming. No one can stop it. And then Luka barking in Slovenian. Give me all three of these. You know, North Gym and the Armory in College Park, apparently we speak Slovenian too. Here's Luka on what he saw.
I just see what defense gives me. I didn't expect that we were going to switch. We were just going to play that pick and roll. I told you live coming. We'll just figure out from there. That's about it.
He joins LeBron James, Dame Lillard, Reggie Miller, Robert Horry. Go-ahead three-pointers in the final 5 seconds of a playoff game. That's pretty good company.
Guard you, huh?
Sorry?
He can't effing guard you?
Who said that?
You said that.
I didn't say that. I was speaking Slovenian.
Brian Windhorst joins us. You speak Slovenian too a little bit, right? A little bit?
I apparently speak Slovenian. I didn't know that, but now I do. And
Yeah,
I got to tell you, I've seen Luka talk trash talk in many different languages, and I feel like I can understand them all, quite frankly.
Yeah, I think there's a universal sort of appeal to that particular message he delivered tonight. You were in the Wolves locker room after an 18-point lead on a Friday night in a game they had to have evaporated. How do you frame what you saw and heard?
Yeah, they were trying to put a brave face on it because they obviously won 3 road games in the last round, but underneath the surface, there was agony, Scott. There was agony from Chris Finch because he didn't call a timeout there. He had 2 timeouts left when they got that last stop with 24 seconds left, and Mike Conley's on the bench. He should call timeout there. Ant gets stuck, makes an unforced turnover. He feels bad because they were in the defense they wanted. They were in the switch defense at that last possession with Luka. They thought they were going to bait Luka into going to the basket where they could give help defense, and Luka obviously didn't. He got the Gobert switch and went at it. Naz Reid is frustrated because he loved the way that shot felt. They actually liked the way that last play went, and he missed it. Karl Towns is frustrated because he goes 4 of 16 and gets benched in a vitally important game. And Ant, quite frankly, Ant was trying to make him sound that he was okay and had confidence, but I've been around him enough to know that he was hurting. And if you look at these last 5 games, he's in a slump. He's in a slump at the worst time. He is 30 of his last 90. Kent State, they taught me that was 33%. That is difficult to get through in this situation, and he just isn't making fast decisions. He got stuck on that last possession. They really needed it from him there. So this is really tight, this series. 2 one-possession losses at home, and the Wolves feel like they see mistakes everywhere, and they're hurting right now.
You know, it's wild, Wendy, is like we follow the Rangers' victory, and they win in overtime on a goal, and so instead their series is 1-1, and the entire world looks different as a result. Naz hit 7 threes tonight. He was great, and that's a clean look, and as we just showed, it rattles in and out, right? The whole world looks different if they get it, but they don't. And so now Dallas gets to go back home. They've won these 2, and if they're creating a blueprint, a formula that they're going to lean into in these coming games, what is it?
Okay, so they got their 2 guards just making clutch plays. We saw Luka. He's been great in the fourth quarter of both of these games, delivered clutch shots. Kyrie delivers that clutch shot from the corner, and their pogo stick big men are causing all kinds of problems at both ends for Dallas. For Minnesota. That's what they're going to do. And look, it's hard to say that you could expect Dallas to try to win 2 at home when we've seen 2 skin-tight games. But if they can somehow get 2 games in Dallas, Scott, the final start June 6th, come hell or high water. That means that they would have a week off because the thing is, Luka's knee is not right. You can tell he's not landing on it. He's fighting through it. If they were able to get extra rest before they got to the finals, it would be unbelievable. And stealing this game and opening up the door to try to clinch it at home is putting that light at the end of the tunnel. And so it would be foolish to think that it's going to be easy because these games have been hard. But that is now on the table for the Mavericks, and that's got to be something that they keep in the back of their mind.
He's a 25-year-old guy. The story is still early in terms of being written. But a night like tonight, a shot like tonight, Brian, where's that go in his book at the moment, so to speak?
The thing about it is he wants it.
Yeah.
And you saw his mastery in that moment, because even though he looks like a lumbering guy, he is actually he's an incredible finesse player. He has brilliant footwork, and he wants those moments. So you put him in that moment when he is armed with the ability to drive, with the ability to pass, with the ability to put the Defensive Player of the Year on skates. You're getting him in a spot where he can display what he's been working on for his whole career. And that's what we do this for. We want to see those moments, and he delivers it. And his confidence level is very, very high. The Mavericks' confidence level is very, very high. And to steal these two games here in this building, it's the biggest wins that they've had since 2011. This is an opportunity now that they've been trying to get to for years, and that they were dreaming of when they made that Kyrie Irving trade, when they made those trades at midseason. This team has really come together fast, but come together very well. They got something really special going on here.
He said goodnight to Minneapolis and Slovenia, and I'd say it to you, but I think maybe I'll say see you next time, Windy. I always appreciate you being with us. You're the best.
Thank you, Scott.
I'm on fire.